on? What's up, YouTube? This is your boy Carlos back with another video. This is Carlos Miss Day 5 and final Carlos Miss video, unfortunately, of 2025. We'll be back for next year. This is the jointed year-end review video, like I do every single year for me. We're going to review the year as it was for me for 2025, how it was. I'm just going to give bullet points to how the year was throughout each month and then explain why. Why they were my bullet points. So, January was not that bad last year. Again, TikTok just got banned for like a little bit and then got reinstated. For me, stuff were pretty light. Again, I was still finding a job at the point. And then due to the TikTok ban, my YouTubers, Kill Us Mutter and Bad Biz Lily, decided to start streaming on Twitch. And they have continued streaming to this point now, reaching January again. February. Got into like middle of February, got into a job. I'm not gonna disclose the job specifically, but got into one. I don't know. It was just a pretty much chill month. Just kept watching the people I watch on YouTube and Twitch and stuff like that. March came around. This is where Daredevil's Born Again came out. This is also when I started watching Jason Ewing for the very first time while he was in London. Did not watch him. He was on my For You page for TikTok, though, from late, 2024. So, it was fantastic that I got to see what his content was and everything. I enjoyed him so much that I started to follow him and actually start watching his streams. It got me back consistently on Twitch again, like I was back in 2017, 2018. So that's fantastic. March, I don't know. It was a revolving door of okay, content creator. All a bunch of stuff that made me realize I should be starting to post more on here as well and be more of the content creator that I was trying to be back in 2017. Made me realize. April comes around. Nothing much. I just went, chilled back, did my JLB, and had just a chill month, basically. Didn't watch Jason Ewing from there, from a little midpoint from April to May. I did not watch him, unfortunately. Those the too much I literally couldn't watch. That was it. After that, May. May was a fantastic year for me. Fantastic month, sorry, not year, month. It was a fantastic month. Had our good streams from Jason from the back end a little bit. I think I tuned into 1 or 2 streams, a little bit, just a tiny bit of it though. And again, it was at the end of the school year. It was just pretty much a good layback month for me to just chill, vibe, and know that I'm not gonna be working for a month. After, it was just chill and everything. I went, chilled out, and did what I did do for that month. And then, all right, June. June was a humongous month for me. This is where I really got my step back into like Jason Ween, watching content, watching like other streamers like Stable Ronaldo and other of that nature. And it got me also into Adapt fully again and stuff like that, and fully of like looping into the new phase. It got me very, very looped in. June was also a year, the month that also got me into Sakura, Shinko, in the Shinko family. It got me in there, and actually got me to also watch them as well at the same time, and actually get to know the other creators that are on the spot, that in the other like streamlights of Twitch and YouTube and stuff like that. Obviously, I already knew about Pokemon and Valkyrie beforehand, but I didn't fully tune into their content. I followed them, but I didn't tune in into their content until like later this year. So, July was also a big month. Again, I was still watching Jason Lewin, Sakura at the same time as well. The whole Japan trip they had, watched that. I had to do stuff in July as well for my JLB. Had to do stuff there, and then had a great 4th of July. Very fantastic one. And yeah, just not doing much. These the next couple of months are just gonna get chilled. August, semi month for me. Still watched my streamers. Went and did what I did with my JLB, starting up again and everything. Got sad for a little bit for Jason Sakura when they first announced their initial breakup. And everything. Yeah, I got sad. I ranted on Twitter. Turned out it was meaningless in the end later down the line. Meaningless. But it's okay though. It was in the moment, so it's fine. September goes around. Jesus Christ, that month was horrible. Jesus, that month was also horrible. It was good for my work, but for the rest of the month, like streaming wise, content wise, for my for the people I watch, Jesus Christ, it was horrible. That was so much drama, all blah blah blah. But the only good sign was that happened in September was Kai Cenat's Mafiathon 3, which I did watch a little bit of it, like a couple people. Obviously, I did watch the LeBron one. Oh, come on, dog. Everyone has watched that one. And then October came around. Again, I still worked, but like I said in a video, couple videos ago, I talked about the Phase Subathon 2 and how I named the title broke my sleep schedule, but I'm gonna say it here. I'm gonna admit it. You can clip it. Actually, didn't break my sleep schedule. It kind of did. It kind of broke my sleep schedule. Mainly, I was fine, but yeah, I watched day 1 to 31. I watched from the whole month. October was a good one, but that's where Jason Sakura were official. That was officially announced online to the public. It was it's beneficial since I think August when they spilled the lore. But yeah, if you want to watch the lore, just go to JTW News. You get it. November, pretty decent in month. Barely got onto Twitch because my streamer was not streaming for like the first couple of weeks, but Sakura made that up for me and some others. But pretty much good content. Watch some stuff on YouTube, but mainly with it a month. And then obviously now getting to now in December. My birthday happened. You saw my birthday there. I've been getting a little bit more consistently on YouTube a little bit. I know I've been lacking. Still consistent. Being like, oh, you'll only upload every other week. Bear with me. I'm trying. But in 2026, I will have a better schedule for content and for YouTube specifically. I will have better content come out next year for 2026. I'm really begging on this year to be the perfect year before my 10-year anniversary. Next year in the next year and a half, 2 years actually, sorry, in 2027. I'm begging to have a better year on there. Yeah, December has been fine. My streamer was consistent up until they caught onto a bad situation that obviously I don't want to even talk about because they're not even legal to even talk about it yet. So once that information gets out and I actually know what was going on behind the scenes with their stuff, I'll make a YouTube video about it. But for right now, I'm just gonna put on pause. That happened, but my streamer is gonna be back in the new year, so I'm gonna be watching him a lot more next year. But in the meantime, I've been cooperating on doing Batman stuff again. I've been playing Batman Arkham Knight all over again. Not all over again, but more entirely go where I left off when I last left it a couple months ago. So I kept trying to see if I could 100% the game with getting all 250 riddles. It's getting difficult. It might take me a couple months. So if you do not see uploads, not every single day, but at least every single week, you'll know why. Because I'm trying to get those riddles finished and completed and stuff like that. So yeah, but so far 2025 for me, I want to say it's been not a bad year. I can say 2020, 2021 was like one of the most horrible years to live in. 2025, it's close to it, but not too much. It's like in like my fourth worst place to be in. But yeah, I wanted this video a little longer. Obviously, I would love to yap a lot more, but in like a couple minutes, we got the Stranger Things finale coming out, and I want to go and watch that. So yeah, I am gonna be heading out for this video. Unfortunately, sorry if I cut it down to like 14-15 minutes, but I tried my best to go for a longer video. But again, there was barely much to even talk about this year. Obviously, my music taste has been a lot more better this year. I still listen to the same artists I still listen to this day, but there are some new people. JTW, of course, Jason Ween. Surprisingly, all OCS. Their music is pretty good. And they're a really good string group. So I love their stuff. I love to do a collab soon if you guys would. But again, but so much 2025 was a great year for me, a little bit. And let's bring on 2026, baby. I'll see you guys for the first upload in 2026 very soon. Peace.